Hey guys, I'm back with another video, and today I'm going to be talking about why some of the top dogs in real estate say this is the healthiest market they've ever seen, and there's never been a better time if you've had thoughts of buying or selling your home than doing it right now. Let's get into it. So let's break down exactly what that means. Here in the state of Utah, we've been experiencing a low inventory for a long time, but that means there are way more people out there trying to buy homes than people trying to sell homes. So it gives the sellers all the power. A lot of the listings we've been seeing recently have been getting at least 5 to 6 offers in very short amounts of times. It's a very healthy time to sell your home. Now, I know you're thinking now, but wait, Robbie, you said it's a great time to buy as well. If there's so many offers, why does that make it a great time to buy? Well, here's why. I'm going to throw some quick numbers at you to help you get a better idea of the bigger picture. While yes, it is a tougher time to buy your home, we know your home will sell quickly when priced and marketed correctly. So that brings us to buying. How are you going to buy a home in this market? Thanks to the training I've received from being on a team, we have multiple different strategies to help you get into a home. But let's take that one step farther. Let's talk about the numbers. I'm sure a lot of you have heard about the historically low interest rates that we've been seeing. In fact, I've talked to a handful of you that have refinanced and along the way have saved a whole bunch of money. Let's take that one step farther though and talk about those of you lurking in the shadows thinking about buying your first home or thinking of upgrading to a different home. We're going to talk some simple numbers and I'm going to break them down for you to help you understand what the historically low interest rate means and what kind of money that can save you over time. Let's remember back, it wasn't too long ago that the average interest rate was hovering around 7%. What that means is if you were to get a $300,000 loan, you would pay about $418,000 in interest. That's right, on top of your $300,000 that you borrowed, you're paying an extra $418,000. That adds up to about $718,000 over the life of that 30-year loan. That's ridiculous, especially compared to what we're seeing today. Currently, we're seeing interest rates go between 3 to 3.5%. We've seen a few that have gone down to 2.75 even, but on average, we're right along that range. So let's use that same numbers, $300,000 loan, a 30-year loan. At 3%, you're paying about $155,000 in interest over the life of that loan. That means that home total is going to cost you about $456,000. That's a huge difference. You're almost paying the same value of the home as you're paying just in interest at 7%. Let's take that one step farther. So say, well, it's been a few years since it's been 7%. Back to last year, we were hovering around 4 to 4.25%. So let's say you get a home loan for 4%, that same $300,000 loan. Over the life of that loan, you're going to pay about $215,000 in interest for a grand total of $515,000 paid over the life of that loan. So even just from the 3 to 4%, that 1% jump, you're almost seeing $80,000 worth of difference that you're saving. So in reality, if you purchase now, you're saving that 80 grand as interest rates go back up. Your interest rate won't change if you get a fixed rate loan, and you're getting free money. Now, when I talk numbers, sometimes I get a little carried away, so let's break it down a little more simple and say it one more time a little louder for those of you in the back. So if you were to purchase a home right now at $300,000 versus purchasing that same home next year at a 4% interest rate, you're going to pay an extra $80,000 next year over the life of the loan for that house. So what that means to you is that if you buy that home this year right now with interest rates at the historic lows that they are, it's basically like you're making a free $80,000. So that's why we can say it's one of the best times ever to sell your house, and at the same time, it's one of the best times ever to buy a house. So let's get a roadmap out for you and see if it fits into your plans as well, because there's never been a better time, and the time is now. But that's all I got for you today. Remember, of all the people on this earth, you're one of them. But just like that, this video is over, and I'm out.